your lower back this way, you will have a lot of issues with the lower back, your shoulders, your wrists, because basically practice becomes very heavy. So your lower back has to be straight. So right from the beginning, you first tuck your tailbone under, lift your chest up, spread your fingers, pressing your palms one by one, make your legs straight. So don't allow the lower back to arch. Keep your lower back straight. Okay? Try it again. Arms forward, shoulder distance apart. Tuck your tailbone under, lift your chest up, upper back is broad, and then one by one straighten the legs. Yes, that's right. Maintain it that way and breathe. So stay for about 5 breaths or so. Don't need to stay very long. Good. And now, slowly bring your knees down. Right. So, this Palakasana is one of the practices that helps you really engage your core muscles. So, you can start building this practice. So, today you held for, let's say, 5 breaths. It was about 20 seconds or so. You can start holding it longer and it will help you develop the core strength, right? Now, one small action will also make you understand how the arms and legs really affect our core muscles. So if you have a chair in front of you, if you don't have yoga chair, you can use your dining chair also. If you just sit in front of the chair and then press your palms on the chair. So the moment you press your palms, you will find the abdominal muscles become very hard, very active. So you can try that. Sit straight, press your palms, and the more you press your palms down, you will find abdominal muscles become active. Just have a small experiment, because to strengthen the core muscles requires a little bit of understanding. Without understanding, if you just push yourself into the practice, there's always a chance of injury. We don't take those chances. We try to be as safe as possible. So press your palms down and feel how the abdominal muscles are engaged. And not just abdominal, your back muscles, side trunks also engaged. So somewhat similar feeling has to come when you are practicing the posture, the Palakasana, when your body is in one straight line from head to heels. Okay. Now Palakasana becomes the base of that, becomes a reference point for you. How much distance you keep between your palms and your feet. Maintaining the same distance, you can practice Adho Mukha Svanasana. Okay, so I'll show you before we practice it. So first, I tuck my tailbone under, I lift the chest up, then I extend one leg at a time, Palakasana. Maintaining the same space between the palms and the feet, I lift the buttocks up and back. Now that becomes Adho Mukha Svanasana distance. Those who have difficulty with hamstrings can slightly bend the knees, move your back towards the knees, open up the chest. Those who are comfortable with hamstrings, keep lifting your sitting bones to your tailbone up, slowly straighten the legs, press the heels down, and see how much you can stretch the calf muscles, the back of your knees, and practice Adho Mukha Svanasana with this distance between your feet, the distance of Palakasana. So palms in line with your shoulders. Let's go back. Tuck your tailbone under, lift your chest up, broaden the upper back, and then slowly straighten the legs. So once you are in Palakasana, the plank pose, lift the buttocks up and back. Build Adho Mukha Svanasana from there. And then you will also get the understanding of how the core stretches here. How you create space with your abdominals, your diaphragm. Good. Those who have difficulty with hamstrings, micro bend your knees and then see how much you can move your back towards the knees. Those who are comfortable with hamstrings, press the heels down, activate your thighs so you lift your kneecaps up and grip your front thighs firm against the thigh bones. Stretching the back of your legs, you press the heels down and see how much you can create length, space with your abdominals, with your diaphragm. Adho Svanasana. From Phalakasana, Adho Svanasana. Good. Slowly bring your knees down. Right. Now, once you bring your knees down, let us come down in sitting position. Okay. So, after you understand the relation between the arms and the core, let us understand the relation between the legs and the core. So, this sometimes can be a little bit of difficult part for those who are lower back issues. So, be very careful when you practice. But as long as you practice it with mindfulness, you follow the instructions, I'm sure you should be comfortable. So, first, I lie down. You may watch the action first. First, I lie down, then I try and lengthen the whole torso, and then maintaining my torso long, I slowly extend both the legs one by one. So when I lie down this way, naturally there is some curvature. Okay, so if you try and press your abdominals back to the spine, you will start engaging your abdominal muscles. Okay, so I'm just telling you as simple as possible. Try and press your abdominals back towards the spine, back towards your spinal column, and you will find the abdominal muscles are stronger, core is stronger. So let us bend the knees now. And once you bend your knees, keep your left knee bent. Let us raise the right leg up and feel the abdominal muscles as you raise the right leg. Okay. So from here, we'll practice 10 movements. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. After about 5 movements, when you raise the right leg up, also bring your left knee towards the chest. So now you have taken out the support from your left leg, and then you practice remaining 5. Down, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Just try this right side and left side. Okay. First, lie down on your back. Once you lie down on your back, let us elongate the torso and then make your legs straight down. So you will feel there is naturally some curvature, which you don't want to really play around right now. All you need to do is just try to press your abdominals towards your spine, and you will find your abdominals become stronger. In that condition, bend both your knees. Keep your feet on the mat. Inhale, raise your right leg up. Lift the right leg straight up. With exhalation, bring your right leg down. So we repeat this 10 times. Okay? Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. 1. Inhale, lift up. Feel the abdominals. Exhale, down. 2. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 3. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 4. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 5. Inhale, up. Now take a pause here. Maintain the right leg up. Bring your left knee towards the chest. Okay, now inhale. Exhale, bring the right leg down. 6. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 7. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 8. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 9. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 10. Inhale, up. And bend your knees. Keep your feet down. Same action with left side. Right foot remains on the mat. Raise your left leg up. Okay? Inhale as you are. Exhale, bring the left leg down. Feel the abdominal spring engaged. Inhale up. Exhale down. 1. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2. Inhale up. Exhale down. 3. Inhale up. Keep your left leg active. Exhale down. 4. Inhale up. Exhale down. 5. Inhale up. Now stay here for a moment. Bring your right knee towards the chest. Exhale down. 6. Inhale up. Exhale down. 7. Inhale up. Exhale down. 8. Inhale up. Exhale down. 9. Inhale up. Exhale and down. 10. Inhale up. And bend your left knee. Now keep your feet down on the mat. So Up to here, we tried with one leg. Now, we try Urdhva Prasarita Padasana. So, all you need to do is from here, bring the hands over the head. So, maintain the arms straight, your palms facing up. Now, for those who have difficulty with the shoulders, you may keep your hands down. So, I don't want to get into the options for your shoulder pain. So, you can keep your hands down. This is fair enough. Those who can extend the hands, palms are facing up towards the ceiling. And then maintaining the palms facing up, stretch all your fingers, bring your knees towards the chest, and straighten both your legs straight up. So once your legs are straight, this is Urdhva Prasarita Padasana. So lie down and get into the practice, lifting both your legs straight up, maintain the legs straight and active. So as you are in Urdhva Prasarita Padasana, what you did in previous practice, let us try in this practice also. First, maintain the left leg as it is. Just your right leg. Bring it down, all the way down. And lift the right leg. Just try it 5 times. Down and up. 1, down and up. 2, down and up. 3, down and up. 4, down and up. 5. Now chain the leg. Down, bring the left leg down and lift the left leg up. Let's repeat this 5 times. Down and up. 1, down and up. 2, down and up. 3, down and up. 4, down and up. 5, stop the movements. Now, bend the knees. Keep your feet down. To have yourself a little more support, you can also intertwine your thumbs. Only your thumbs. Huh? And again, bring the hands straight over the head, your palms facing up, maintaining your upper body firmly connected to the mat. Inhale, raise both your legs straight up. Okay, so what you have done just with one leg, let us see if you can maintain the legs straight, maintain the arms straight. And we just try partially with both legs. Just bring your legs about 60-degree down and up. So we repeat this 5 times. Down, 60-degree and up. Down, 60-degree and up. 3, down and up. 4, down and up. Maintain the practice. Just interchange your thumbs, how you are intertwining your thumbs. Keep the arms lifted, keep your legs straight and active. At times it can be tough, but just continue. Trust me, after you practice, you will come to know how light you feel with your abdominals. So both your legs down to 60-degree angle and up. 1, down and up. 2, down. So take a pause. Do not just go there, touch and come out. 3, down and up. 4, down and up. 5, down and up. That's right. Bend your knees, release your practice. So, when you are exploring this action, it is also important that you are not really getting into any hard action on lower back, especially those who have tightness in hamstrings. You tend to straighten the legs and give jerks to reach the practice. So, see that you are taking it easy on yourself, not really forcing. Now, let us move towards more stronger action, or rather stronger action that helps you to address the strength in sitting position. So we have 2 postures in sitting position that can help you as a beginner practitioner. You have Navasana and Ardha Navasana that can help you. So we'll take help of the chair. So let us bring the chair close to the mat. So I place the chair close to the mat, and then I sit back away from the chair. not really very close. So as I sit back to the chair, let us watch first. You place your hands back behind your tailbone, roll your shoulders back, lift the chest up, and let us keep one leg straight at first. See if your body can take it, see if you're comfortable enough with this. If you find it is tough for you, you might want to just stick to this action. Then if you're comfortable enough, raise the second leg up, open up the chest. So stay here, lifting your collarbones up. Observe how the practice is there, like you're well supported with the practice. So once you reach in the practice, we'll lift one leg up off the chair. Stay there for a while, then we'll lift the left leg off the chair. Okay? Go ahead. You can use the chair. If you don't have the yoga chair, you can use your dining chair also. Any stool will also do. Anything that can help you support your legs. Okay? So, yeah, I can see some of you already have chair. Right, get ready. Sit back. You place your hands back. Roll your shoulders back. Open up the chest so you're leaning back a little. And see that you are not flaring your ribs forward. We don't want to arch the back. Soften your frontal torso before you start. So your upper back, middle back is long. Then reach one leg at a time up on the chair, rolling your shoulders back. And then from there, raise one leg up. Right leg up and down. Left leg up and down. Let's repeat this. Right leg up and down. Left leg up and down. Right leg up and down. Left leg up and down. Continue the movement. And I was mentioning initially to you, if you're not really comfortable to raise both your legs, one leg can be down, you try and lift the other leg. Okay, so that way also can be done. Right leg up, down. Left leg up, down. Now from here, let us lean back a little, lift your collarbones, see if you can raise both your legs up and maintain yourself there. 5, 4, keep the legs active. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your legs down on the chair. Let's repeat that once again. Placing your hands back, roll the shoulders back, lift your collarbones, raise the legs up. Stay there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your practice. Now, let us try keeping the feet down. Now, without the support of the chair, let us bring the palms behind the knees. Okay? So, with your palms behind the knees, you have a little bit more support, direct support to your legs. Then lean back and raise both your legs. See if it is possible for you. You may stop here. You may raise your legs up. And if you can lift up to here, I'm sure you can also separate your hands, bring the hands forward and stay there. So now you reach into Paripurna Navasana. Stay there and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees, keep your feet down. Take a deep breath, breathe it out. So in between, intermittently, to recover is also necessary. Do not just whack yourself constantly. Now, we try the Paripurna Navasana once again, without any support. Let's keep this one aside. First, support your knees with your hands. Your back will be a little round. I'm not really rounding a lot, but a little round. So lower back is in that posterior tilt position. Lift your collarbones, raise your legs up as straight as you can. Raise your hands forward. Stay there for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend your knees, bring your feet down. Right. So once you bend your knees and bring your feet down, there is another variation of this asana. This one is Paripurna Navasana, full Navasana. We also have Ardha Navasana, that is half Navasana. So watch first how you're going to practice it. So you will continue sitting in this position. Then you will bring both your hands behind the head, rolling your shoulders, your elbows in. Now your back will become round and you will lean back. As you lean back, raise both your legs up. So that is Ardha Navasana. Okay? And then to release, first bend your knees and then release your upper body. So we try Ardha Navasana 2 times. Okay? First, place your feet forward, bring the hands behind the head, interlock your fingers, and upper back has to be broad. Okay? And then round your back and then slowly lift your legs up as you lean your upper body back. Yes, so that requires a little bit of core strength, more than previous action. Stay there. 5, lift your legs up. 4, 3, breathe in, breathe out. 2, and 1. Come up into full Navasana and bend your knees. So from Ardha Navasana, you come into Paripurna Navasana, then you release. So sometimes it can be a little shock. Your body is sometimes tested a lot. So let's try it again. Bring the hands behind the head, round your back, lean back, and raise your legs up. Stay there for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lift up and bend your knees. There you go. So now that is Navasana that we practice. This Navasana also we can practice in multiple variations. You can have twists around it and a lot of other actions. But let's not go there. So that is just one way to start strengthening your muscles, your core muscles. Now, in the practice of yoga, just like how I told you, when you press your palms against the chair, you engage your core muscles. So there are a few more actions that require a lot of strength to execute that. Okay? So there are certain lifts in the practice. So you'll need 2 blocks because in my experience, most of the Asian arms are not long enough. So you need blocks so that you can support yourself. Okay, so these palms, the blocks are just in line with your middle thigh. Yeah? So see where the blocks are. I'm not keeping the blocks behind, not keeping the blocks forward. In line with the middle of the thigh. Once you have the blocks in line with the middle of your thigh, you press your palms. Now this height, if it is not enough for you, you can use this height also. So now, bring your knees closer, press your palms, lift your buttocks up. So up to here, I'm sure everyone can practice. From here, see if you can lift your feet up and come down. So just try a little bit of lift. Lift the buttocks, lift the feet up, and come down. Just try it a few times. We call it Lolasana. So first, use the blocks. Place the blocks to the mid of your thighs. Press your palms. You may need to lean forward a bit. I know there are so many intricacies of the practice. So pressing your palms, you will lean forward first, then lift your buttocks. So now the arms are almost in line with the middle of your lateral line. Then see if you can lift your feet and come down. Okay, just try it 4 or 5 times. Press your palms, lift the buttocks up, lift your legs up, and come down. 5, press your palms, lift your buttocks up, roll the back. You have to really round your back. So when you round your back, you will find the practice comes very strong. The moment you try to lengthen the back, it won't help. Round your back. So lift the buttocks up. You have to lean forward, round your back, lift your feet up, and come down. Try it one more time, one last time. Blocks in line with your thighs, middle thighs. Press your palms, lift the buttocks, round your back, and then lift your feet up and stay there. Stay there. How long you can stay? Let us try. Lift and maintain, lift and maintain, lift and maintain. And release. Yes. So Lolasana, there are many other practices. Like there is Tolasana. You practice lotus pose, that is Padmasana, and you lift the Padmasana. So that way also you can engage your core muscles a lot. So if you want, you can try that. Actually, that would be just next step to what you're doing just now here. So we try Padmasana. Those who cannot try full Padmasana, you try half. So bend your right knee, bring your right heel towards the left front heel. So you have to practice lotus pose with your right leg, then bend your left knee. And same Padmasana with your left leg. So you bring your heels closer towards your front of the hips. Now, if you cannot practice full lotus, I was mentioning you can practice half. So you bend your right knee, left foot goes behind the right thigh. So both variations are okay if you're not really a Padmasana person. But if you are into Padmasana, trust me, you will love this practice. So place the blocks by the side of your middle thighs. You have to lift the buttocks, round your back, and then lift your knees up. So from the sides, it will look something like this. So I place the blocks down, and I lift the buttocks, and then rounding the back, I lift the knees up. Okay? Try it once at least. Once at least you should try. If it is half, half will also look something like this. Huh? So let's say I show you from left side, the half one. So you will understand how the bottom foot goes. So with your half lotus, your bottom foot is first pressing down, then you try to lift the bottom leg. Yes. So that is half lotus. Good. Try from right side first, then interchange the legs, and try from other side also. So don't try just one side. You must try both the sides. Good. Lift up and come down. Right. Release. Release your practice. Make both your legs straight. So relax your legs now. You can make your legs straight and shake your legs. Don't want to hold any further stretch. Just shake your legs, tap your knees, rotate your ankles clockwise, then counterclockwise. Right. And stop these movements. Now, just like in initial part of the session I mentioned you, not just strengthening, but we also have a couple of other actions that affect our abdominals and our core muscles. So twisting is one of those actions. Let us keep one block down to sit, another block to help you reach your hand back. And then let us sit down on one block. Okay? Once you sit down, let us maintain the left leg straight down, bend your right. So first, make your spine straight. Inhale, raise the left hand up. With exhalation, cross the left hand outside the right thigh. And then place your right palm on the second block in line with your tailbone. See how much you can lift your collarbones and how much you can turn your chest to the right. Turn as much as you can. Marichasana, third variation. So spine remains tall, abdominals remain soft, and you twist towards the right side, as deep as your body allows you to. Keep on twisting, keep on twisting. Move your right shoulder blade back into the spine and try to move your left chest forward. Turn more. Maintaining your right foot firm like Tadasana. right knee is pointing up, left leg is straight, left toe is pointing up. And you don't push your left hip forward. You have a tendency of pushing the left hip forward. In that case, if you feel that, draw the left thigh back and keep twisting and release your practice. And now let us change. Bend your left knee, your right leg straight. First, make your spine straight. Inhale, then raise the right hand up. With exhalation, cross the right hand outside the left. Soften your abdominals and turn your navel, turn your chest to the left. And then place your left palm down and then twist as much as you can. As much as you can, twist. So as you're twisting, we try and avoid any further movement of the neck. Just lengthen the spine and twist. So when our focus is the abdominal muscles, core muscles, we don't try and involve the cervical spine too much. Okay? Release your practice. Release your hands, release your legs. Once that part is done, let us keep the blocks aside. For your next practice, you don't need the block. So for your next practice, you first sit in Dandasana. And from Dandasana, you just bend your right knee and bring your right heel to the right inner thigh, opening the right knee further back. Left leg remains straight. So now we give a side stretch. Okay? We practice Parivritta Janu Shirshasana. You lift and lengthen the sides of your torso. Reach your left hand to the left shin bone and see that you turn the left inner arm, inner elbow upwards and bend your left elbow. So there is a tendency of rounding the back and then lengthening this side but shortening this side. So we want to resist that. We want to lengthen, move the left shoulder forward and turn the navel and chest towards the right. Okay, so you can hold the right shin bone if you are comfortable enough. Like in your in our lighter yoga, you can practice that variation also. Turn the left palm up in such a way that left thumb is pointing down. Hold the left inner foot with your left hand and bring the left shoulder close to your left knee. In fact, pass ahead of your left knee. So lengthen this side, turn the navel and chest forward. Turn as much as you can. Then finally, you can bring the right hand over the right ear. Hold the left outer foot with your right hand. Okay. So if you're not so comfortable, hold the left shin bone, bending the left elbow, lengthen the left side of your torso, and also stretch the right hand over the right ear. So you're stretching the QL muscles, you are also lengthening the side chunks, sides of your torso. You'll inhale and slowly come up. Release your practice. Change the side. First sit in Dandasana. And then bend your left knee. Open the left knee. Once you open your left knee up, let us press the sitting bones down. Right hand to the right shin bone. Bend your right elbow. Lengthen the right side of your torso. And then stretch the left hand over the left knee. If you want to practice the full classical variation, if your body is flexible, Turn the right palm up and then point your right thumb down. Hold the right inner foot with your right hand. Bring the right shoulder close to the right knee. And then lengthening the left hand over the left ear. Hold the right outer foot with your left. Okay. Turn as much as you can. Parivritta Janu Shirshasana. Good time. Inhale and slowly start coming. Release your practice. Good. Once you release your practice, make your legs straight, shake your legs. So, basically, we try to get in touch with some actions that really engage your core muscles, your abdominal muscles. Then, some practices that give you kind of other variations like twisting movement and side stretch. These are representative movements. Each practice has multiple variations. So, let's say if it is a regular class, the class will be much stronger. There will be many more practices, or perhaps same practices but many more repetitions and variations. So online I have limitations, and this much I want to give you now. We also practice some actions, or rather some restorative practices that really lengthen our diaphragm, or they really give a lot of efforts to a lot of lengthening space to the frontal body. But before we reach there, we practice another set of movements that give a lot of pressure on them. So now we lie down on the tummy. So these practices are not for ladies if you're going through menstruation. These practices, you have to be careful if you're already having any issues with your abdominals, some surgical marks and all. Be careful. If it feels uneasy, not comfortable, just forget about the practice. Okay? I'll give you some other alternatives. So just keep a blanket in case you need some cushion, because some people have prominent pubis bone or the ASIs also. So if you have any of these bones pricking down, blanket helps you. So now we first lie down on the abdominals, prone lying position. And once you lie down in your abdominals, first we keep our feet separate. If your lower back is not so comfortable, separate the feet wider. Press the metatarsals down, pull the kneecaps up, tuck your tailbone under, and then moving your chest forward, shoulder blades closer towards each other. Inhale and lift your upper body. So this practice will give you a little bit of stretch on your abdominal muscles. Straighten the arms, press the roots of your fingers, spread out the fingers nice and wide, lift your upper body up. Bhujangasana, first action. Lie down on your tummy. Place your palms by the side of your chest. Be very careful. Sometimes many times it happens. In my classes, when I give instructions to place the palms by the side of the chest, people are keeping the palms by the shoulders. So bring your palms in line with your ribs. And then only you can bring your shoulder blades closer, and you can bring in this space of your pectoral minor muscles. Okay? Legs straight, activate the legs, pull the kneecaps up, tuck your tailbone under, chest forward, inhale, come up, straighten the arms. Bhujangasana, come up and maintain. Stay there, breathe in, stay there as you breathe out. So stay for 2-3 breaths. Inhale, stay there, exhale. Stay there, inhale. With exhalation, slowly come down. Release your practice. Okay? So first part of Bhujangasana finished. So we Repeat the action one more time. Let us bring the palms by the side of the ribs, roll the shoulders back, legs active. Inhale, lift up. Shoulders rolled back, lift your collarbones up. Stay there as you inhale, stay there as you exhale. And then with your exhalation, slowly release. So this was first practice. Now we practice Dhanurasana. Another practice that will give a lot of pressure on the abdominals and help you develop the health of your abdominals, internal organs. So first we bend the knees, catch our respective ankles with the hands. Then rolling your shoulders back, you have to pull your upper body back with your ankles. So you're really pushing the legs backwards and moving your weight from your ribs towards the lower abdominals. And then raise both your legs. Stay there. Breathe. Since you're catching the ankles, you're kind of supported also. So maintain yourself in the practice. Catch your ankles, bring the arms, your shoulders back, and inhale, lift the upper body, pull yourself back with your ankles. And that becomes your Dhanurasana as you lift your legs. And slowly release your practice. Okay, now press your palms, come up into Adho Mukha Virasana. Big toes together, knees separate, bending forward, your forehead down. Adho Mukha Virasana. Inhale and lift the head up. Now, for our next action, let's use a block. Place the block almost at the middle of your mat and take the bolster. Place the bolster also exactly at the center, like as if you're kind of balancing it on the block. Okay, and the blanket you can use, let's say, towards the head side. So I place the blanket here to support my head. So first, you come down to the edge of the blanket, and then so edge of the bolster, and then slowly lie down. And as you lie down, slide down till the time top of your shoulder doesn't reach on the mat. Top of your both shoulders. So you can press the elbows and bring the top of your shoulders down firm on the mat. And then you can either keep your knees bent if your lower back is not comfortable. This is easier way. If you are comfortable, extend both your legs one by one and place your hands down. Maybe you can also place your hands over the head. Just don't hold the elbows. We don't want to shorten the collarbones. Just broaden the upper back, broaden your chest, and place your hands either over the head or down by the side of you. So now you're lengthening the diaphragm. The muscles that you were trying to activate and stretch and twist, now you're lengthening. Take your time. Slowly bend your knees one by one. Turn your body to one side and come up in sitting position. Yes. Now, once you come up to the sitting position, you come close to the camera and watch the next action. Because clarity is what is required in our next practice, not the strength, not the flexibility, it is your connection with your body, how you are well connected with your body. So I'm going to show you a few movements. See if you can practice them with more clarity. So first bring your attention on this part, soft part above your collarbones. Okay? We call it suprasternal notch. This notch moves along with our breath. So now you see, I show you first. Maybe you can also practice this. Keep your two fingers here and also keep your one palm on your lower abdominals. Okay? Or your abdominals. Abdominals and this soft part above your collarbones. And then let us take a few deep breaths and observe how the body changes, how the body behaves. So inhale deeply, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Do observe the abdominals also. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Right, release your hands. And now, time to understand what just happened. So whenever you inhale, this soft part above your collarbones, it goes in. It is sucked in, right? Am I right? Is it happening with you? If you observe, if you agree with me, just show me thumbs up, because I don't know if you're really following me or not. So this part above your collarbones, when you inhale, goes in. When you exhale, it comes forward. Inhale, it goes in. Exhale, it goes forward. So are you observing this? Are you with me? Okay. So this part goes in as you inhale. So it's like there is a vacuum created in your body. With that vacuum, your nostrils open, the breath comes in. But let's say now, if I hold the breath, like I close the nostrils and try to suck this part in, I close the nose with my fingers and try to breathe in. See what happens here. We call it mock inhalation. Not really inhaling, but the whole body behaves as if you're inhaling. Okay? Try this. Now, where are we going with this? Whatever happens here, same thing happens here. So, when this part goes in, so does the abdominals. So the abdominal muscles are also lifted in and out. Let me see if I can change the height of my light and show you more clearly. Yeah. So, see the abdominals. Abdominals are lifted. So, as you lift this part, abdominals also get lifted. Okay? So, we all try this in this posture. Stand up straight, keep your feet shoulder distance apart, place your palms on your thighs. Once you place your palms on your thighs, see that your spine is straight, your elbows are not bent, elbows are straight. So don't be tense, you have to relax yourself in this posture. Okay? Once you reach here, bring your attention to the soft part above your collarbones. You first inhale, then exhale. Hold your breath. Do not inhale. Hold the breath, not with your fingers, but just hold the breath with your nose and try to lift this part up. So your abdominals will also be lifted. Lift the soft part above your collarbones up. Abdominals will also be lifted. Try this a few times. Whenever you need to inhale, release the abdominals, then inhale. And then once again, exhale completely. Hold your breath and suck this part in. Suck your abdominal muscles also back and up. In and up. You lift your abdominal muscles. So in yoga, we call this Uddiyana Bandha. Or you can also consider it Uddiyana Kriya. This is one of the Shat Karmas that we practice to cleanse our abdominals or the internal organs. Okay? So first practice is Uddiyana Bandha. I'm going a little bit faster. If you are really interested into it, we can look into it one by one, all these practices in some other class. But today I just need to rush into all the three practices. Okay? So first practice is, listen carefully, exhale, hold your breath, means you don't inhale, and then suck this part in. As a result, your abdominals will be sucked in. So this is called Uddiyana Bandha. Now, second practice. What is the second practice? You stand in the same position. Okay? Once you stand in this position, you take a deep breath, then you breathe out completely. Hold your breath. Once you hold your breath, make your abdominal muscles hard. Your abdominal muscles, once they become hard, you push, pull your abdominal muscles. So see how the practice will look. So I just make my abdominal muscles hard. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Just maintain the abdominals hard when you push, and also maintain the abdominals hard when you pull. So regardless whether you push or pull, abdominal muscles are hard. In Hatha Pradipika, also in Ghiranda Samhita, this practice is mentioned as Agnisar. We have a certain fire in our body that makes sure that all the systems are working properly. We call it Jataragni. So in Agnisar practice, we stimulate that gastric fire. We stimulate that heat in the body to help our internal systems remain stronger, resilient. Okay? So we practice it. Very simple. Listen and follow. Stand in this position. Keep your feet shoulder distance apart. Palms on your thighs. And maintain your spine straight. Elbows straight. In this practice, take a deep breath and breathe out. Once you breathe out, hold your breath. Make your abdominal muscles hard. And hard abdominal muscles. Push forward, pull back, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. See how many times you can move. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Abdominal muscles, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Whenever you need to inhale, stop the movement, then inhale. And try this one more time. Take a deep breath, inhale. Breathe out completely. Hold the breath. Make your abdominal muscles hard. Start the movement. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. In Ghiranda Samhita, it is said, Meru Dande, Nabhi Prushte, Shatavaram Chakarye. So your navel, you have to push back to the spine 100 times. So if you are wondering how long I have to practice it, in one round, you have to slowly develop from 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35. So in one exhalation, before you inhale again, you have to practice this 100 times. So that makes your one perfect round of Agnisar. Okay? Now stop this practice, inhale and come up. Now again, come closer and see the third practice. So sometimes these first two practices make you feel like, this is all bluff. Because your mind is not connected. See, strengthening your muscles, engaging your core muscles, practicing strong actions, this is part one. But neurologically, with your nervous system, having proper connection with your abdominals and manipulating them from inside is totally different ballgame. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the combination. So this last practice is just for your reference. I don't expect you to get it and practice it today itself. It is a work of years and months and years together. Sometimes if you're very intelligent, intuitive, you might get it quickly, but no guarantee. Okay? So it is a combination of two practices. In your first practice, that is Uddiyana Bandha. So this is Uddiyana Bandha. And then the second practice where your abdominals you make hard and move. So now we combine these two practices and see what comes up. In the practice of yoga, we call it Nauli. It is mentioned in most of the traditional scriptures. Even in Light on Yoga, you must have seen Guruji's pictures with this, but having no understanding how to practice it. So this is how it goes. I can just show you. I cannot talk when I'm showing you. So all your abdominal muscles, they come together to form a kind of pipe, a vertical structure. We call it Nauli. So this is Nauli Madhyama, the middle Nauli. Okay. This Nauli can be moved to the left or to the right. So we call it Vama. Vama is left, Dakshina is right. So it can be moved. Watch that part also. So it moves to the left and right also. And then there is another movement, we can rotate it like clockwise, counterclockwise. We call it Nauli Chalan. So that practice also, watch how it looks. So when you learn the step first, that is Uddiyana, then you master it. Then you learn the second step, that is Agnisar. So in Uddiyana, abdominal muscles move up and down. In Agnisar, the muscles move forward and backward. But in the practice of Nauli, your muscles first move up in Uddiyana, and instead of moving down, they move forward and down. Forward, so diagonally. One movement, Uddiyana is this way, up and down. Agnisar movement is forward and backward. Nauli movement is up and forward. Diagonal movement. So it's a diagonal movement. So it's very intuitive practice. Everyone gets it in their own pace, in their own speed. Okay. So in this whole session of strengthening your core and invoking stability in your body. I wanted you to understand, as much as your abdominals can be controlled from outside with strong movements, muscles, you can train them, you can get six packs, but at the same time, you have to connect with your abdominals from inside. And if you practice these movements, Nauli, Agnisar, Uddiyana, along with the movements of your abdominals like Urdhva Prasarita Padasana, Navasana, Paripurna Navasana, Ardha Navasana, Lolasana, Tolasana, all these strong abdominal actions, you combine them together, then it will be inside out strength of your core movements. So you want to address internal and external both strengths, not just how you look. You have to also consider how you feel being within your core. And that is always the effort through yoga practice. Okay, so I think our time is up already. So far your Shavasana is concerned, I think I'll leave it up to you to practice your Shavasana. But let us conclude the session formally. So you can use a block or maybe a blanket to sit. So do practice your Shavasana after you conclude the session. Okay? So roll your shoulders back. If you are not really so exhausted, you can also continue without Shavasana also. But I would recommend you do go through Shavasana. Okay? For now, let us sit straight, join the palms, maintain the lift of your collarbones. Bring your chin to the chest, softly open the eyes. Namaste. Thank you very much, everyone. And I wish you all a very happy International Day of Yoga and a very happy weekend, whatever is remaining of it. Thank you. In case any one of you has any questions, you can unmute yourself and ask the questions. I'll be here for a while. If you don't have questions, you can exit the meeting. Okay? If you all exit, then I also exit.
Namaste,
If you have a
Mahendra.
question, feel free to ask me.
Namaste. Like which asanas we should practice in this Uddiyana Kriya, keep it in mind. Which asanas usually we can practice.
So, no more questions?
Are you able to hear me?
I think my volume is down.
Are you able to hear me?
Anyone has questions? Sorry, my volume now I can hear you.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, like you were just answering that question partially. I was just about to ask regarding which asanas we should practice with this Uddiyana Kriya, like usually, so that we can develop this Uddiyana Kriya practice while we doing practice of asanas. So that can become
Okay.
so I just wanted to understand in your practice which asanas you usually apply. Like I heard Adho Mukha Svanasana. Is it? Could you please clarify much more on that?
Okay. Any inversion, remember now, in the Uddiyana practice, as I mentioned you, the movement of abdominals is upwards. So the vacuum created, you exhale, hold the breath and lift your abdominal muscles up and expand your thoracic cage, right? Now, if you go upside down, now this movement of your abdominals right now, it is against gravity, like this one, against gravity, upward movement. If you go in inversion, gravity helps you to pull them down. Okay? So, you will be surprised. The easiest experience of Uddiyana is in Shirshasana. Next easy is in Adho Mukha Svanasana. But having said that, this practice is absolutely independent practice. It is very intuitive. Asana practice is very external, peripheral. This is from inside connection. This is not external connection. So no matter how much you do reading about it, no matter how much you hear explanations about it, till the time you don't understand the basic mechanism, that I try to keep it as simple as possible in the words. your this jugular notch is this triangular part of your collarbones. This suprasternal notch is soft part. This is one of the marmasthanas. You can immediately connect with this. You exhale, hold the breath, and try to suck this part in. And immediately you will find, as an immediate reflex from here, your abdominals will be lifted. So there are no miscellaneous practices which you can practice and get better in this. No. Only this practice. Straight away go to the breath, exhale, hold the breath, lift your suprasternal notch, and the abdominals will follow. And only first 2-3 times it is difficult. If you can practice 2 times, third one is easier. If you practice 3 times, fourth one is much easier. And by the time you practice 5, 6, 7, 8 times, you will find like, okay, I can play around with this practice. It's not tough. Okay? Anything else? Okay. So if you don't have questions, let's conclude it here. Thank you.